We just didn't want to waste money that we did not have.
Absolutely.
And so that was the hesitation, and we got over it. And we just believed that, if these people can do it, we can do it. And so we just did it. We just jumped in.
So, well, thanks so much for joining us. Glenn is one of our successful 10x B&B students. He's actually landed his first deal. So today we're going to be showing Glenn's property and diving right into things. So without further ado, Glenn, are we ready to kind of show off your property, show how things have been going, show some
Let's
bookings?
go.
Excellent. Okay,
Let's
I'm going to
go.
make you the host.
Okay.
So here we go. And everyone knows, Glenn's doing it by phone. So bear with us, and you should be host. Are you able to share your screen? Let us see some of the book. Okay, excellent. So there we go. So this is your first property.
Yes.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we go into the property itself first to show the listing off, then we'll go look at some bookings and see how it was.
All right. Let me see. How do I get to that on the?
So yeah, there you go. So right there, click that. Perfect. And then click list it and then preview. Click the photos. Click on your photos. Yeah. So you got this beautiful 3-bedroom townhome that you landed in Phoenix, Arizona. And just scroll. Yeah, exactly. Scroll down. There you go. Perfect.
All right. Yeah.
That's amazing. Look at that pool. Look at the jacuzzi. You got a gym, great amenities, really nice. And you got your beautiful 3-bedroom townhome. And let's keep going through that all the way to the end. Nicely done and set up and staged. Amazing. I love it. No, this is good though, because I know Arizona's a hot market.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
right.
People, it's a great place to start.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Well, there you go.
So 3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, first deal of many. Okay, let's go in now. Let's show what people really want to see. Let's see some of the bookings. Let's go to the back. Just click the arrow. Yeah, and keep going back.
Okay. I'll go back again.
Go into your inbox. Yeah.
All right.
One more time, and then go into the inbox. Yeah.
Inbox.
So very bottom, if you at the very bottom of your Airbnb app, you'll see inbox. Click inbox.
Okay. Okay.
And now, yeah, let's just take a look at some of those bookings that you got, though. Some of those beautiful bookings. So January 25th. If you could just click on her, Kathy.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, just click on Kathy. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There you go. So there you go. Right there, 21 nights, brand new, first of many bookings, $3,218. Phenomenal. And she's already got 5. So this is a guest that you're hosting literally in only a few days. And you're making over $3,000 for the 21.
Right.
And let's go back. Let's go check out some other bookings as well.
Sure.
Let's click on Laura. And look at how your property is so desirable. And this also probably is, just so everyone else knows, you might even be underpriced and leaving money on the table. You're getting bookings in February for 5 nights, already $843.
Right.
February's already got a booking. And I think if you go back one more to the other booking that you have underneath Laura's, Eric, that's in March. So you got 10 nights to over $2,000. So I'm thinking you, like we discussed maybe before earlier, is that you can increase your prices now because you got people are booking out in March. This is how desirable your townhouse is. So congratulations, that's phenomenal. So how much would you say you've made? Let's just run the numbers off those 3 bookings alone. You've got in about $6,000.
$6,100. Right.
$6,100 already.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you've just started. Okay, so let's take a look at your calendar so people can see.
All right.
So we looked at your listing, looked at some bookings. I know, unfortunately, guys, we can't show you a bar graph because you can't do it by mobile. But you see that. Look at that. He's already been booked up from the 26th all the way to February 14th, so on to Valentine's Day. And he's got another booking the following week. And he's got another booking in March, right? So Glenn clearly has a property that's in a high demand location, high demand, and the fact that it's also a 3-bedroom, so accommodate larger groups. He's got great amenities from a pool and jacuzzi and a gym. So he's doing really, really well. So we've shown you guys how much he's made so far with just launching. Now let's talk a little bit about you and your story and how things are going. So if you want, you can stop sharing your screen so we can just do a little bit of face-to-face.
Okay.
So stop share. Just press stop share. Excellent.
Yep. There we go.
So perfect.
This is all ready to me.
Exactly. No, I appreciate you showing the results, and it's good. It should just convey to people, by taking action, you can replicate success. But if you sit on the sidelines, and you just watch everyone else do it, nothing will come to you. You just have to take action. And with the tools we have in 10x BNB and what we teach, it's easier than ever. So with that being said, let's talk about, how did you land your first deal? When you followed the system in 10x and what it teaches, how did you end up landing this deal? How did you go about getting it?
So basically, as you know, we've sat on the sidelines for a long time, and this, I think, going through the course really just gave us motivation. We felt like this was university status right here. We were like,
Awesome.
"Oh, this is college level,"
We try
That's
to give you
really
as much information, but it's as simple as
yes,
if you're
it
in
was
high school
great.
to if you want to get more deep in depth, you can go really deep dive and get into like a university style education. So everything is step by step.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. So that really, it really kind of motivated us to move forward, and so we began to do research on areas. We knew that we were okay with going beyond our area, which is
Mhm.
still good. We wanted to go. We decided to go to Arizona,
Mhm.
and we
Just
did
for just for
research.
everyone's context, where are you currently located? Where do you actually live?
I live in Maryland,
So there you
so
go.
it's
Glenn
like
lives in
two,
Maryland.
three different time zones. Oh,
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what we teach too. You don't even have to do it in your own backyard if you don't want to.
no,
Whatever we
right?
teach, you can apply
Yes.
that to any area. So that's the beauty
Yeah.
of the program. Exactly.
Yes. Yes. And originally I got into the program for bed flipping, but I know that my wife always had a desire for rental arbitrage.
Mhm.
And so once we've done our research, we decided, well, we're just going to go all in. And
Mhm.
so we went and we acquired the unit. We acquired the unit, and then we went on and just staged it and got it all decorated.
Mhm.
We're following the process.
Yep.
We're following the process that was laid before us, and so we just decided to move forward
Love that.
and do everything that we're supposed to do. We did the rules, we did the staging, we did the pictures. Probably gotta do maybe get a professional photographer,
That's
but
fine. That's fine. You took action. That's what matters.
yeah, yeah,
And I love that you followed the process. You did your research. You followed the research section. You learned how to find a property and
yeah,
you determine which market you want to go into. Which here's the
yes,
thing that's so powerful is that you are one of the few that took a leap of faith and decided to go outside your own area to get your
mhm,
first property for your first
yes,
property, which is amazing. And it's already been successful. Over $6,000 generated after launching with only 3 bookings. That's just how powerful this whole business model is. And you can
yes,
do it anywhere, literally
yes.
any state, right? So I love that.
Hmm.
I'm really
Hmm.
proud of you. Like I feel like a proud father when I actually say it. Like, it's and I remember talking to you about this when you were first thinking about doing it. I'm like, I think Glenn's going to be the one who takes action and executes it because you and your wife together as a team. I remember
Yeah,
talking to her too. We're
yeah.
definitely all about it. So I love that. So why don't we tell people before you started your Airbnb journey, what were you doing before? What was your wife doing, or what were your work situation like, financial situation like? What were you guys doing before?
So my wife is a trust administrator for a kind of like a bank. And I'm a real estate agent.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah.
And so I mean, honestly, we sat on the sideline for years looking at Airbnb. She would go through Instagram and different, and just looking at people do well. And we were just like, we didn't know where to start. That was the issue. We didn't know what to do, how to start it, how to go about it.
Mhm.
And I mean, after this course, it was really motivating. It was really motivating for us to just propel. And so that's what we did. We just took that leap. But that's all. We were just sitting on the sidelines, just making out a little bit of money.
Exactly. So that's a great segue because I was going to ask you, like, how did you end up hearing about us? Was it through an ad, or what was it that actually got you to find out about 10x BNB? Do you remember?
I remember it was. I'm not exactly sure if it was an ad. It was an ad. I'm not. It was a social media platform. I'm not sure which one.
Mhm.
But it was an ad, the bed flipping caught my attention because I'm like, okay, as a real estate agent, I mean, I do have a little bit of time. And since I'm not working the regular 9 to 5 job, I was able to. I'll be able to manage people. I was like, well, I can do that. I don't have a problem managing Airbnbs. And so that's what caught my attention, and I was super excited. And I brought it to my wife, and so we did the course together. And then here we are.
Here you are. And did you guys have any hesitations before joining the program? And if you did, how did you overcome them? Was it through our social media presence, our own company, our own story? Were there any hesitations when you guys were planning on joining before you
I
joined?
think the hesitation was, we've seen so many different ads out there. We've seen so many different, people are always selling something, or people are always, and so we were like,
Is this more of the same, or is this something
is this
different?
more of the same? Should we
Yeah.
do this?
Yeah.
Should we, invest in this? And that was the concern. That was concern. We just
Mhm.
didn't want to waste money that we did not have.
Absolutely.
And so that was the hesitation, and we got over it. We just, we just believed. We wanted to. We didn't know much about you and Ari. We did see we did look at the whole video where it showed, you all's background and where you came from. And and we just believed that, if these people can do it, we can do it, and so we just did it. We just jumped in.
And honestly, we really appreciate you sharing that because, and it means a lot to us putting your trust in us. So, like, thank you for letting everyone know that. And one last couple of questions I have, Glenn, is how's your experience been so far? I know you're engaged in the community, but based on everything that we've given so far with the tools now, the one click app and the done for you website to the coaching calls, like how has that experience been? Has it been helpful? Everything that we've provided so far, and what goals do you have for yourself
It's been
moving
awesome.
forward?
It's been awesome. From the course to the community, being on Facebook, you guys are responsive. I mean,
Thank you.
even on Messenger, I've been dealing with Sean, and it's been awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
And I
Yeah,
just
we
started
tried.
interacting with you, so it's been awesome. You guys have been interactive. I love on Facebook, when you guys are dealing with the community, you are responsive. You're talking to us, so it's not like we're by ourselves, which I love. You know what I'm saying? Because even though you're not like right in front of us, there's still this mentorship that's happening
You guys know that we're there. Yeah,
that you guys are still guiding us.
yeah.
And I love that. I love that. And I love how people are engaging on Facebook and in the community, which is awesome.
Glad to hear that.
So, aside from that, I do love the calls that we have. We have calls Monday through Wednesday, which is great. I have participated in all of
Yeah,
them.
yeah, absolutely.
So that's awesome. And that's hopeful because we get to ask questions and you guys are there to answer the questions.
Mhm.
Then we have the calculator. The calculator is, I can't wait to use that more
Yeah,
because I plan to get more properties as time goes on. I'm going to get,
absolutely.
we're trying to do a mixture of ownership and rental arbitrage and bed flipping. So we
Amazing.
want to have a huge, because I'm trying to retire my wife by next year. So I believe
Absolutely.
that this can help us do that.
You're on the path. You're on the path. 6K already banked with your first unit. More to come, and I think that's a smart strategy, which is what we talk about,
Yeah.
diversification. So you're
Yeah.
not just focused on one area of the business. You have different
Right.
pieces. You have the
Yeah.
benefit management, you have the arbitrage, you have the ownership, you have everything. So
Yeah.
congratulations again. I love that. That's your goal for 2023 to retire your wife by a year from
Absolutely.
now. So let's get after it. And this
Yes,
is your
sir.
year. And congratulations once again. Thanks for taking the time to talk and share your
Thanks,
story.
man.
And
Yeah.
see you on Facebook. See you on the group
Okay.
of phone calls. And
Okay.
all the best. Thanks a
All
lot.
right.
Take
Thanks,
care.
Howard.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.